Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, JP, and you're watching JP TV. And right now, I'll be talking about how to feed your praying mantis, and this is dedicated to my fellow Filipino mantis keepers. So if you're new at this, I've been keeping them since I was a child, but it's like in and out. So I'm no expert at this, but I'll give you what I know. Alright, so let's just start with this. One of the most important things that you should know before feeding your mantis is to know what size or what instar they are. Instar is like a level or like a child, infant, adulthood, or adolescent, adult, something like that. But in mantids they have instars or L, larvester, I don't know, I do not know the exact word, sorry, but they have like for the species I have Haradula parviceps or Haradula species, just to make sure. I believe they have L1 to L8, it depends on the gender. Usually for the males they have L1 up until L7, and for the females I think they only have L1 to L6 or L5, so it varies. Alright, so first things first, you have to determine the size of your mantis. If it's a nymph, obviously you have to feed them something smaller than them, or this is like a general thing. Mantis ambush anything that moves, especially insects. Sometimes they eat lizards or small mouse or mice in the wild, but I don't think in the captivity they would eat, or I wouldn't feed them mice, or maybe. But yeah, for my nymphs, this one or alright, so I'll show you a video. Alright, so this is like an L3 nymph, L3 or L4, it's between that. I feed them Blata lateralis, so they are roaches, and they are small roaches, and their exoskeleton is somehow soft, so they are perfect for your mantis nymphs. And for the sub-adult or L3 to L6 or L5, obviously you would feed them something much bigger. I mean, you could also feed them houseflies, maggots, anything that is available in your home or in your keeping life. Sometimes I feed them superworms, but right now I don't have superworms, so I only feed them roaches, dubias, or Blata lateralis. So yeah. And for the adults, sometimes before I feed them, for the Haradula species that I have, I feed them of course roaches, adult roaches, and dubia roaches, lateralis, and sometimes I feed them lizards, house geckos, and sometimes I feed them spiders or beavers that is commonly found also in the Philippines. So first, before you feed them, I mean, the size matters. Don't be dirty, that is bad. Yeah, size matters. You should feed your mantis that is smaller than them. They wouldn't attack something, they would attack, but they wouldn't eat something bigger than them, obviously. And of course, I have a script right there, sorry, and that I wrote basically for my experience. Second, it should be alive, because if it's not alive, sometimes they wouldn't like ambush it because it's dead. Obviously you wouldn't eat a dead fish, right? I mean, you would eat a dead fish as long as it is fresh, right? But you can feed mantids as like you have to like feed them like a baby, give them the food in their mouth, hold the food, like tweeze them, and then give them to the mouth of the mantis. I'll show you an example, but normally I only do that when the mantis is injured or disabled because of the failed molting process. So yeah, I had a mantis before that had like inverted pincers, or I'll make sure what those are. But yeah, but they're attacking hand. But yeah, it was inverted, so I had to feed that mantis until it molted and it got better. That guy got better, so that's a good thing. Second, is since you're keeping mantis, or third, you're keeping captive mantids, you should feed them also with captive insects or animals, because if you're gonna feed them wild insects or animals, they might carry some viruses or parasites or even insecticides or being outside, so that's bad for your mantis. They get sick or they could die because of that. We don't want that. We don't want that for our mantids. We love mantids. I love mantids. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So if you have like roaches or grasshoppers that you would like to feed to your mantids, make sure that you would quarantine them. So like a few days or like a week or so, you should quarantine them like crickets. So yeah, that's the best thing to do. Like feed them with like fresh fruits or anything that is not from outside, or you know that it is fresh, so the virus or anything that inside of them will be flushed away, and then you know what, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's how you feed them. So right now I'll be showing you or clips of me feeding my pet mantids. There you go, hunting the right. There you go. He got the Blatta lateralis. There you go with flash. There you go. He got it. He got it. Alright, he got it. So I will put the tissue back and I will spray it with water. Alright. Well, obviously, so after you feed your mantis, you need to hydrate them. So hydration is also important for insects. So usually for my roaches, I feed them fruits which also have water in them, so that's good for them. But for mantids, I would spray like mist them. I'll show you a video right now. And she's drinking. Told you. And after drinking, hunting time. Alright, drinking again. Drinking. I think this one is gonna change colors from green to brown. Yeah. So yeah, I missed them, or missed. I put water using a spray bottle. So yeah, just like this one, you need something like this for your pet insects. I also use this for my tarantulas. So yeah, this is very helpful. So when you spray it, it's not like a powerful spray. It doesn't hurt the mantids. when you spray water and then the mantis, they would drink it, like. But yeah, they do that, and then it's fun to watch. And yeah, sometimes I use um, like purified water, of course. Sometimes I use tap water, but I would like put that tap water on a bottle for a few days, and then after a few days I don't know, I just do that for, I mean, to ease out the chlorine, para mawala yung chlorine. Yes, Tagalog. Yeah, so para mawala yung chlorine. Or I just use purified water. I take purified water from our refrigerator. But yeah, sometimes I give them honey when it is available. I put it in on a stick. Not this one. This is not a stick. This is a tweezer. But yeah, something like a stick. And then put honey on the tip, and then I'll give it to the mouth of the mantis. So yeah, you can imagine what I'm thinking, right? Water is good, or it's important also, right? So just like you need water. Alright, so it's also important for your mantis to have a clean or well-maintained. Oh man, the lights are running down. But yeah, so it's important for your mantis to have a clean or maintained like enclosure. So after feeding them with insects or anything, or honey or water, make sure that the tissue that you're putting it in, or the tissue that you put inside the enclosure, it is clean, because when they poop, it scatters around because of the water, so it might cause mold or like viruses or bacteria that you don't want your mantis to mess around with, you know. So you have to clean or remove the dead food or dead insects that they ate, the dead parts, or obviously the dead parts, and then take out the tissue. There is the Blatta lateralis male. I'll be putting him right there for her. Zoom it out to see, and then let her check out the roach. Come on, move. Yeah, there you go. There you go. She saw it. She saw it. Yeah, got him. Good girl. And she's gonna eat that and tear that roach piece by piece. Awesome. Missed. There you go. These species are so aggressive. Bam! Stretching just to catch the roach. Awesome. Stretch all the way up right there just to catch the roach. Yum yum yum. Happy dinner. Happy dinner. Look at those mandibles.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. If you have any questions or anything, you can talk to me on my social media on the description below. So you can talk to me on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, YouTube of course. And yeah, you can contact me if you have any questions, or so if you're around Manila, you can contact me and we can meet up and then show our pet mantis to each other. Why am I holding this? Oh yeah. So if you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe for more videos like this. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.